Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you can hear me. I'm back on my iPhone. I had to delete a lot of files on the iPhone because I am recording currently. I have 3 different kinds of cameras to record my YouTube content. So I'm using my iPhone, which is a very old one, but it still has a really great camera, and it's a 13 Pro. And then I have my GoPro right here. And this thing is really great. I really love it. I have a subscription, the GoPro Quick subscription, which is like $4 a month. And I definitely recommend that if you want to upload all of your video footage up to an app in your phone, or the I guess it's like a little cloud up there, and you can easily transmit all of the files to your phone or iPad. So it's really great. I really love that, but you have to clear out all of your memory on your iPhone. So I also have my professional camera. I don't know if I have it out. I think I have it in storage, but hold on, let me go get it. My dad, when he passed away, he had so many video cameras, and I'm saving them. They're all very nostalgic kind of cameras. And wow, we've come a long way when it comes to video recording content. But most of them had these SD cards in them. So yeah, he was very forward thinking in it. And I use this one. He didn't have the most updated camera, but my father-in-law did. So this is my dad's, biological dad's Sony case. And I put my father-in-law's camera in here, and both of them loved Sony. So yeah, just having it's just really hard. I'd rather have both dads here alive, but it's like they were older generation, and I guess someone told me, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go, right? And these things that you have may be passed down from generation to generation, and I'm really fortunate to have these things that collected all these years. Some of them may not work. Some of them are just archives and things that you can remember, and eventually they'll be thrown away or updated. So hopefully some of my old cameras, like the GoPro, this is an 11. They're making new ones now. I don't even know. I think they went up, and then the 13 black. This is an 11, and so now they're really advanced with the GoPro. I think it's a bigger, and it holds more memory, and it has a flip top. So I like this, but it's really small. So you really, this is not made for vlogging camera, only if you want to basically, not hold your big camera like this Sony thing. Before, Casey Neistat used to have these huge cameras, but now we have smaller cameras that you could take around, and on a stick like this, you can plop it anywhere. But I really still like this GoPro 11 black, and I love the app for it, and I can still use my iPhone, my old iPhone, but I have different tripods as well. I don't have to use this long one. I have a smaller one, a medium-sized one, and then I can eventually release this one, and I have to get the accessory for this to place on that. And so all I have to do is carry this one and then have this one on the top like that. Let's see what else. I do have, for the GoPro, I do have this clip that can easily go on the dashboard, and I do have this clamshell thing for my phone. Also, I use that to video while I'm driving, hands-free. So this can go also on the dash, which also acts as a dash cam forward facing yourself. So I've seen, you know, cars that have the forward camera on the bumper and on the rear, and you're recording as you drive anywhere, the forward view and the rear view, and those help for accidents. Let me tell you, my son got into an accident, and if it was not for my daughter recording the whole thing on her phone while she was a passenger, he would have gotten tagged for being at fault. So this is a great one here. It's like a clip. It's very hard to open. You really have to squeeze it, and you plop the GoPro on there, and then I clip it on my clamshell phone holder, and it works just fine. It also can pivot like this, frontward and backward. So if I do want to vlog and record myself driving in the cabin, this is great. How many times have I seen coverage on, accidents based where the camera was facing the family inside and they had gone, God bless, they survived, but you know they have recorded every single bit of the accident, and it helped during when they had to uh, show for litigation or whatever, for the accident insurance purposes, all that. I have a light, and I have a ring light also to help with the, like right now it's a very dark, and so I use this to illuminate, and hey, that looks a lot better. It's not filtered, so it's a very direct light, and I use that to illuminate my shots. So I don't know if this is helping anyone, but it does help me when it comes to videography and photos. So also I use this Bluetooth microphone, and it really helps also. Also in this case here, this is where I have my video camera, and this is huge. I add more accessories for the GoPro camera. These are just, putting them on a tripod or on a magnet or a suction cup. This is the camera that I use, the big one, the Sony camera, and this has also different lenses, and this one is for macro and micro, and this one is for macro, and this one is for long distant shots, and I use this to take photos when I'm out, and I add it into the video. So I'll be doing that soon. Right now it's just videography on the on my iPhone, which is great. You don't really have to invest a lot in your camera, and a lot of people are saying that. So also included in this vlog is so many things to use when you are filming for content on YouTube or any kind of, any social media platform. You can upload a video straight from the camera, like I do here on my iPhone. I strictly try not to edit because it takes a lot of memory. There's a lot of SD cards that you have to have. I mean, there's so many. So, SD card mini, SD cards. There's also the cloud. I do have Dropbox, I do have Google Drive, I do have external hard drives, I do have, so many options. And there is a subscription fee for the, especially for Apple. So if you want to have so many memory storage, you have to invest in that. Could be, from $5 to $9 to, a lot, top tier, very monthly expensive things to have just a content to upload to. and store, because you could only buy so many of these. And once they get uploaded into YouTube, usually, you have an option if you want to save the video. But again, that for me, YouTube's like, storing your content on there anyways. So once I record it, I delete it off my camera and my computer system once I use Final Cut Pro. In addition to Final Cut Pro, my goodness, and speaking of downloading, I use Adobe Illustrator Suite on my computer here. And I just downloaded Adobe Illustrator through the Adobe Creative Suite platform that I subscribe to every month. It's a monthly fee. It can range from $30 to $49 a month, depending on what you do. So, what I have here on my computer is amazing because I can definitely transfer the files, like PDF files, Adobe Creative Suite files, now from my Adobe Illustrator desktop to now iPad mini. Oh my goodness, game changer. Now, I've been, MIA, and I've been like basically, you know, I keep saying, uh, helping my dad through his crisis. So now that I realize that going through my files and going through everything again, learning the software again, that now you can enjoy Adobe Illustrator right there. Adobe Illustrator on your iPad. And what I do is I save it on my cloud and upload certain files that I want to work on in my file system here. So we know. So what I want to share is that I had a folder in my cloud for Creative Suite, and basically uploaded my coloring pages onto my iPad mini, and now I have access to the vectors on my Adobe Illustrator on my iPad. Now, that's amazing, because now I can work from Adobe Illustrator on my desktop to let me see what's going on here. Internet has been really slow this week. I don't know why. But now I have two types of media that I could use, two types of tools that I could use to work on my current projects, and projects. I'm speaking like I'm from England. Now that I said that there was graphic, and then now that I said that there was another vector program, it's come to a game changer where I am just so amazed at this. But you really have to delete some of the programs that you use on your iPad, because depending on how much storage you have and applications you can use on your iPad, depending on what kind you have, iPad Pro, iPad mini, iPad regular 12-inch, totally depends on your memory storage. So you have to delete a lot of large files. And what the problem is with my files, is that I connected this to the chat feature on your phone. So like if you have messages or text messaging, I recommend that because it does download the files. Like say you get a text message from your sister or your cousin, and you get a text message from them, this automatically downloads those large attachments. Yeah, so that's what's it's giving me 20.88 gigabytes. And if you disable that, you'll be okay, because you should just have received your text messages on your phone. So I'm going to deactivate this text messaging iMessage so that I don't download these large files, which is putting a lot of memory in this iPad. Also, I think the photos also, if you sync them, this also saves those photos from your phone to the iCloud photo system. I do want to remove iMovie in here. There's no need for me to have iMovie in this iPad. So that is 920.3 megabytes. That's a lot. Procreate is 577.3 megabytes. Illustrator is 1.0 gigabytes. So the higher, so it goes gigabyte, megabyte, and then after that you get the lower uh, memory files going down to KB. Yeah, so a lot of these apps that I'm not using on this iPad, I will definitely have to delete them. That iMovie was one of them, and I don't use it on this iPad, so I don't see a reason to have that. I do have Gmail, I do have Procreate, I do have Drive, I do have YouTube on here. And if I don't use Maps also, I'm going to have to delete that from my iPad storage. So Maps. And there's other programs on here that I don't think I will need. Creative Cloud is on here, and I do need that. And there's a couple of other programs, old programs that I had on here when I was downloading games. So yeah, that's just something to be aware of. And if you're going to use Adobe Illustrator, it is compatible with your iPad, Apple iPad. And this is an old iPad mini, very old, and it still can work like a horse. It's really great. So if that helps you, if you want to open up your own art business, or if you want to start being a YouTube content creator, there's simply so many different ways to record your videos or upload your content, art content, or spread your message and share. But I use, again, Adobe Creative Suite, which is a monthly subscription. Then I also use graphic.com, which is a one-time fee. And I use GoPro, which is a subscription, because you have to upload all of those videos in that storage, and you can view them on your phone, because this is really small. It's a really small screen. And then invest in some SD cards or external drive. Like, it looks like a brick. And if you want, I mean, you don't have to. Again, you could use your phone and then use a little microphone, a USB type Bluetooth microphone. And it's really great because, hello, you can video yourself from a far distance and still get the quality from far away. Because if you don't, then you're just going to hear yourself, you know, low grade quality and yelling. This one you can take with you and walk away many feet. And like, to say you're, far away in a tree or in the backyard, and you want to film some sort of scene where you're walking, and you also still want to talk. So that's a great uh, technique right there. This one does have the microphone capability on the side, and this is kind of used for indoor. Like, I don't see anybody recording with this. Casey Neistat did this before. I don't know how he did it. He also had like a what's it called? A Joby? And I remember him using this, and he's on his, what is that, Monrover. It's just, I don't know how he did it. What's up with Casey Neistat anyways? What's he doing? He probably made gazillions after, his YouTube channel, and he just kind of like, you know, some of our greatest YouTubers, like iJustine and Casey Neistat, and some of the beauty influencers, made YouTube popular. And by the way, it's YouTube's 20th anniversary. Yeah, it's amazing how far YouTube has come. And I got a message on my email saying that thank you for being there from the very beginning and also now. And I've been there since, for decades, almost 20 years, I think, because I have the check from Google AdSense to prove it. And I will have to say that I really appreciate YouTube because it gives you the opportunity to spread and share your talent and likes and dislikes, and in some cases, your opinions, whether it be personal opinions or political opinions or professional opinion and advice, and just sharing. Some channels don't have a purpose. It's just following their everyday life, which is amazing because you don't see that. You get a lot of commercials, and back in the days when TV used to be, the primary entertainment with commercials and tack, and you didn't get to see the behind the scenes. And then reality TV came on, and we were hooked on that, coming from, the Kardashians or the what's that family? Oh my goodness, it's on the tip of my tongue. But then, then YouTube opened up, and that became the reality of vlogs, of evolution, and just sharing your everyday life, whether it be staged or in the raw, in the detail. So for me, I am sharing my techniques and my professionalism from the past, and also a little human side to me where it comes to missing my dad, for example, or favorite things that I like that have successfully made me more goal oriented or uh, driven, and influence others and inspire others to be successful as well. So hopefully you'll love this channel and you'll like and share and stick around. And definitely, I am so grateful to have you all again. Every time I say that, it's for real. It's on the real. It's the truth, and I really appreciate this. And I hope to retain this channel and keep going and keep motivating and sharing these, little things that I have here. Not a lot of people can afford all of this stuff, but these are totally old. I mean, they're old. They're obsolete in other books, like, drones. I have a drone, and I have my GoPro, and I have my cameras and my phone, but they are definitely old. I don't have the upgraded stuff. Maybe this is new, right? But I just wanted to share with you that you don't have to have new to create a content channel. You can start off with what you have right now in your hands uh, to upload your phone and a little light source, or maybe a lamp. I was using lamps back then too, and yeah, or just go outside in a window during the day. But anyways, I hope you are doing well, and you know, see you soon. Stay tuned. Bye, neighbors. Get to visit www.DrZhivago.us, and I'm going to have an influencer Amazon link for you to visit on all of the things that I have. Speaking of, where you can source them, where you can buy them, and it's definitely a great source because a lot of people ask me, where do you get these things? And a lot of my YouTube videos are reviews from Amazon, and definitely getting a lot of businesses that are trying to contact me to do unboxing and try them out, share it with your social media or your YouTube channel. So if you're one of those businesses and I did do a review, it's because I liked it, and I really do want to share those things because they do work, or I've had great use of them for many years, and some of them I don't share because obvious reasons. But most of them are, artistic accessories. And I think I will. Once I get this channel up and running and I get more subscribers, that opens the channel up for brand collaborations. So if you're one of those people, thank you so much for contacting me. You can contact me on my website and chat and leave a message on the chat bot, and that will email us directly to our PR department. All right. Okay. All right. I already said see you soon. Stay tuned, and I'll see you again. Bye bye. Love you.